Some people truly enjoy spending time alone. It doesn't mean they are lonely or unhappy. In fact, many of them feel peaceful when they are by themselves. They like quiet moments where they can think clearly without noise or pressure from others. These people often understand their own feelings better than most. They take time to reflect on their life, their choices, and their goals. Because of this, they grow emotionally stronger. Being alone gives them space to recharge their mind. Instead of depending on constant social activity, they build a deep connection with their inner world and learn who they really are. People who enjoy being alone usually have very strong self-awareness. They understand what they like, what they dislike, and what truly matters to them. While others might follow trends or copy the crowd, these individuals prefer to think for themselves. Time alone helps them listen to their thoughts without distractions. They often analyze situations deeply and learn from their past experiences. Because of this, they become wiser with time. They don't rush into decisions quickly. Instead, they think carefully before acting. This ability to reflect gives them clarity in life and helps them avoid many mistakes that happen when people act without thinking. Another interesting trait of people who enjoy solitude is creativity. When someone spends quiet time with their thoughts, new ideas often appear. Many artists, writers, musicians, and thinkers love solitude because it allows their imagination to grow freely. Without constant noise from the outside world, their mind becomes more open to new possibilities. They can explore ideas, plan projects, and express themselves in unique ways. Creativity needs space, and solitude provides exactly that. These individuals often produce amazing work because they are not afraid to sit quietly, think deeply, and allow their mind to wander into new and exciting directions. People who enjoy solitude are often very observant. When someone is not constantly talking or seeking attention, they naturally notice more about the world around them. They pay attention to small details in people's behavior, tone of voice, and body language. This helps them understand others better than many people expect. While they may appear quiet, their mind is always active. They watch, listen, and learn from everything around them. Because of this, they often develop strong intuition. They can sense when something feels wrong or when someone is not being honest, simply because they notice details others overlook. Independence is another common trait among people who enjoy being alone. They are comfortable doing things by themselves, whether it's traveling, learning, working, or solving problems. They do not always need someone else to guide them. This independence makes them strong and confident. Instead of waiting for others to help, they often find their own solutions. Being alone teaches them how to rely on their own abilities. Over time, this builds a deep sense of confidence. They trust themselves more, and this self-trust becomes a powerful strength that helps them face life's challenges with calm and patience.
People who prefer solitude often have deep and meaningful thoughts. They enjoy thinking about life, purpose, human behavior, and the world around them. Instead of focusing only on small, everyday conversations, they often reflect on bigger ideas. This doesn't mean they are always serious, but they do enjoy meaningful discussions when they talk with others. Because they spend time thinking deeply, they often develop a mature perspective on life. Many of them become thoughtful advisors to their friends and family. When someone needs honest guidance, these quiet thinkers often provide wise advice based on careful reflection. Another interesting trait is emotional balance. Spending time alone allows people to understand their emotions better. Instead of reacting quickly during stressful moments, they learn to pause and think before responding. This helps them manage anger, frustration, or sadness more calmly. Solitude gives them time to process their feelings in a healthy way. Over time, they become emotionally stable individuals who do not get easily overwhelmed. Because they understand their own emotions, they are also better at understanding the emotions of others. This emotional intelligence often helps them build stronger and more respectful relationships with people. People who enjoy being alone usually value quality over quantity in relationships. They may not have a very large circle of friends, but the friendships they do have are often very strong and meaningful. They prefer honest conversations and genuine connections instead of shallow social interactions. Because they are selective about who they spend time with, the people close to them are often those they truly trust. This approach helps them avoid unnecessary drama. They invest their time and energy into relationships that bring real value, support, and understanding into their lives instead of simply seeking attention. Many people who enjoy solitude are lifelong learners. They use their quiet time to read books, explore ideas, watch educational content, or develop new skills. While others may constantly look for entertainment, these individuals often look for knowledge. Their curiosity pushes them to keep learning about the world. Because they spend time researching and thinking, they often become very knowledgeable in areas that interest them. Over the years, this habit builds intelligence and wisdom. They understand that personal growth often happens during quiet moments when the mind is focused, calm, and open to new information. Patience is another quality often found in people who enjoy being alone. When someone spends time in solitude, they become comfortable with silence and waiting. They do not feel the need to rush everything. This patience helps them make better decisions and handle difficult situations calmly. Instead of reacting immediately, they allow themselves time to think things through. This calm approach often leads to smarter solutions. Patience also helps them deal with challenges in life without panic. While others may become stressed quickly, these individuals often remain steady and thoughtful even during stressful moments.
People who like being alone are often very focused. When they work on something, they can give it their full attention without constant distractions. This ability to concentrate helps them achieve goals more effectively. Many successful researchers, inventors, writers, and entrepreneurs share this trait. They use their quiet time to plan, build, and improve their ideas. Focus allows them to dive deeply into projects and produce high-quality results. Instead of jumping from one task to another, they dedicate their energy to one thing at a time, which often leads to better productivity and meaningful accomplishments. Another surprising trait is strong imagination. People who spend time alone often develop a rich inner world filled with ideas, dreams, and possibilities. Their imagination allows them to picture different futures, creative stories, or innovative solutions to problems. This mental creativity often helps them think outside the box. While others may only see what is directly in front of them, these individuals imagine what could exist beyond it. This imaginative thinking helps them innovate, create, and explore new paths in life. Many great thinkers and inventors developed their best ideas during quiet moments of reflection. People who enjoy solitude also tend to be very honest with themselves. When someone spends time alone, they cannot easily escape their thoughts. This encourages self-reflection and honesty about their strengths and weaknesses. Instead of pretending everything is perfect, they take time to understand where they need to grow. This self-honesty helps them improve as individuals. Over time, they become more mature and self-aware. They learn from their mistakes and try to become better versions of themselves. This constant self-improvement helps them build a stronger character and a clearer sense of direction in life. Another important trait is strong personal boundaries. People who enjoy being alone understand the value of their time and energy. Because they appreciate solitude, they are careful about how they spend their time with others. They do not allow people to constantly drain their energy with negativity or unnecessary drama. Instead, they protect their peace. This ability to set healthy boundaries helps them maintain emotional balance. It also encourages others to respect them. By knowing when to say no and when to step away, they create a healthier environment for themselves and their relationships. People who like being alone are often very comfortable with silence. While many people feel awkward when conversations stop, these individuals see silence as something peaceful. Silence allows them to think clearly and relax their mind. It gives them space to observe the world without pressure to constantly speak. This comfort with silence often makes them excellent listeners. When others talk, they truly listen instead of waiting for their turn to speak. This ability to listen carefully helps them understand people deeply and respond with thoughtful words rather than quick reactions.
Another trait is strong problem-solving ability. When someone spends time alone thinking through situations, they often become better at analyzing problems. Instead of immediately asking others for help, they first try to understand the issue on their own. They break problems into smaller parts and look for logical solutions. This thoughtful approach helps them find creative ways to handle challenges. Over time, their mind becomes trained to think critically. This makes them reliable decision makers, both in personal life and in professional situations where careful thinking is important. People who enjoy solitude also tend to appreciate simple things in life. They find happiness in quiet walks, reading a book, listening to music, or watching nature. They do not always need big events or loud environments to feel satisfied. Because they slow down and pay attention to small moments, they often experience a deeper sense of gratitude. This appreciation for simple pleasures helps them stay calm and balanced even when life becomes stressful. Their happiness often comes from within rather than depending completely on external excitement or constant social interaction. Another interesting trait is resilience. Spending time alone teaches people how to handle challenges independently. When difficult situations arise, they are used to relying on their own thinking and emotional strength. This builds resilience over time. Instead of feeling helpless, they look for ways to adapt and move forward. Their quiet reflection helps them learn from setbacks rather than giving up. Because they have already spent time understanding themselves, they often face hardships with a calm mindset. This inner strength helps them recover from difficulties and continue growing stronger. People who enjoy being alone are often very authentic. They do not feel a strong need to impress others or constantly seek approval. Because they spend time understanding their own values, they are comfortable being themselves. This authenticity makes them trustworthy individuals. Others often respect them for their honesty and sincerity. Instead of pretending to fit in everywhere, they focus on living according to what they believe is right. This genuine attitude helps them build meaningful connections with people who appreciate them for who they truly are. In the end, enjoying solitude is not a weakness, but often a powerful strength. People who like being alone develop many valuable traits such as self-awareness, creativity, independence, patience, and emotional balance. Their quiet moments allow them to grow mentally and emotionally in ways that constant noise cannot provide. While society often celebrates loud and social personalities, solitude has its own hidden benefits. Those who embrace it often discover a deeper understanding of themselves and the world. Their calm and thoughtful nature allows them to live with clarity, purpose, and a strong sense of inner peace.